Hi everybody, welcome to our YouTube channel, Luis Bedoya. I changed brokerage, so now I'm with Preferred Shore Realty. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I'm showing you guys the newest acquisition for some fix and flip investments. We're in the Disston Heights area and we are looking for a resale price around $595,000. So if you are curious about the numbers, make sure that you reach out to me and give me a quick call or a text message. But hey, I'm just gonna do a walkthrough of the house, show it to you guys, and also go over what I'm planning to do on each aspect so that you get a sense of how my team works. My rehab budget on this house is roughly about $110,000, and we purchased the house around the $380,000 mark. So on this house, thankfully I do get to keep the windows, the floor plan. I don't have to do a lot to it. It's mostly some TLC, you would call it lipstick, but nowadays there's really no lipstick. You do have to go almost all in to make sure that you get your profit back out of these houses. So first thing I'm doing out here, let's go ahead and get into with the video. I'm going to have the irrigation system start kicking in as soon as possible, and I'm gonna seed the grass so that when I get out here, when I'm showing the house, this is gonna be fully done and looking nice. None of this sandy soil that you see here. And with the exterior of the house, obviously I'm gonna have a brand new paint job throughout the whole house. We are building a deck area right here in the front of the house so that people can come up here and sort of enjoy the exterior and sit down and read a book or drink something. Large oak trees we're chopping up over here, we're chopping up over here. That way there's nothing growing on top of the house. We are going to change the roof and get new shingles on it. So far I've got most of it covered, and nowadays these houses are selling with a touch of wood, so we're gonna have a touch of wood on the sides of on the beams, and I am gonna have some wood decking on the entrance to the house. So that right there covered up the exterior. Let's go ahead and take a look at the interior of this house. And like I said, this is Disston Heights, has strong comps. Last flip we did in this community, we sold it for $635,000. So if you're interested in this community, make sure that you give me a ring, and I can shop for you. I can help you find the right house if that's what you're interested in. Anyways, on this kitchen, you probably, if you've been watching my videos, you already kind of know what I'm gonna do. We're going to go ahead and build an island bay where this whole structure is in. And that island bay, in this case, we're gonna make sure that it's a functional one. So the stove is going to be here. And the reason why I want the stove and the bale, you know, it's for a shock factor, and it's probably gonna be closer to the center of the house. But I'm also moving this fridge against that wall right here in this area of the kitchen, so that way I have more cabinet space, and I'm gonna cover the whole wall with cabinets. So cabinets are gonna start right here, move over all the way in, and then you have your fridge, and then your island bay with the stove on it. So that's really good. You know, when you look into these houses, people are looking at the curb appeal, people are looking at the kitchen, and they're gonna be looking at bathrooms. So that being said, on here, not a lot that I can do with this structural wall, other than maybe cutting in corners so that it looks square, and maybe I'll cover them up with some wood so that they look nice and fancy, right? But before I get into this side of the house, let me show you what the plan is with the guest areas. Obviously, as normal, St. Pete floor plans, you have one guest bedroom on the other side. So we're obviously doing new texture, new paint, new ceiling fans, fix the windows, new trim on the windows, window sills, brand new doors in the cabinets, getting rid of all that wood, setting up another cabinetry again. Not cabinets, all of this. My brain not working right today. And then we're gonna get rid of all the doors as well. So the same thing is gonna happen to this room, right? Very basic, that's what we do to every single house. And then on this bathroom, we are considering potentially holding onto these tiles, saving money on these tiles, and potentially reinvesting that money on other sides of the house where it's gonna make more sense. This is still gonna have a glass door over here. We're gonna have new fixtures, new hardware, and obviously we're gonna have new toilet and a new vanity area. Repaint the thing, install some more lighting, and make sure that the house, this bathroom looks nice, all right? Guest areas are done, kitchen's done, some minor touch-ups are done here. On the garage, we're going to obviously do an epoxy. So when you drive your car in, it looks very luxury. We're gonna get rid of some of these cabinets, make sure that this place looks and shows nice, repaint the whole thing, resurface the irrigation system, figure out what we need to do with this water heater. Electrical panel is good. So really not much to go into this garage. The garage door is actually really nice. I actually think that this is newer than I expected it to be. You can kind of see the paint job on it. You can kind of see there's barely any wear and tear on it. So thankfully we get to save some money on that. And whenever we get to save some money, it's not that it increases the utility from a general contractor. We have a commitment with all our clients, and our intention is to bring that money and pour it back into the house, obviously. So we're gonna clean this up. Everything's gonna have a brand new floor, LVP, luxury vinyl floors, dusk cherry. And this is gonna be the dryer area, washer and dryer. And then here's your master. So same thing, trims, window sills, repaint, retexture, brand new fans, nice doors, remove all these doors, redo the closet space. And here's where it's gonna get a little bit more intense, because we obviously need to take this out. So we're gonna have here a glass door and a wall with a shower, brand new tile. So that whole complete wall, bathroom is gonna be redone. That shower is gonna be completely redone. You're gonna have the nice LVP floors here, and then we're gonna keep this same double sink vanity. I was thinking maybe I should move it towards the end of the bathroom, but if I do that, I need to get rid of this. And I think that this is gonna be a necessity for this house. There's nowhere else for me to store any towels or any bathroom, utilities. So I'm gonna leave this in. I'm gonna leave the toilet. Gonna have a wall right here. May or may not consider putting a pocket door. And then I have the shower right here. Very nice tile. If you watch any of my previous videos, you'll see how we make the showers. We like to have a contrast. We have to have the niche. We like to have a matching niche with the shower floor. It just looks pretty. Obviously, double sink, double mirror, double light fixtures. Boom. I mean, so far, we're very well covered, and I'm checking the timing on this video because I know people get bored, and I'm doing this. There's so many people that want to invest in real estate, and they go into deals that they shouldn't go. They get into businesses where they shouldn't go into, or at least with the wrong mindset. So if this videos can help anyone save some money or connect with the right team, or at least get an opinion on what they should do with their houses, I'm happy. Obviously, brand new paint, brand new roof, new vinyl fence throughout the entire house. It's gonna show amazing. And then we're gonna have all of this reseeded, so none of this sandy soil. So I can't wait to show you this house when it's completed. It's gonna look amazing. And then we have an AC unit on the other side of the house. Let's go ahead and show it to you and finish the video there. But we are obviously going to have a brand new condenser out there. So you show up to a house like this with a brand new roof, brand new windows. Even though I'm not changing them, they're already very new. The garage is gonna be taken care of. You're gonna have a nice spacious master bathroom. You're gonna have the square footage. I think this house is somewhere between 15 to 1600 square feet. Chopped trees, everything done for you. People are willing to pay big money for that, big bucks. So this is pretty rusted. Not rusted, but you can see the sun's been beating down on it, and there's some rust down here. So this condenser has it might still be good for a few more years, but we're just gonna make sure that whoever buys the house doesn't have anything to fix or change. And that's kind of what the buyer in today's world they're looking for. A lot of people buy a house thinking, what's my monthly payment going to be like, instead of thinking, am I gonna need to spend another $12,000 on a roof, $10,000 on an AC unit? So I would much rather produce a full package and make sure that I get most of the money out of this deal, walk away with a profit, make sure that everybody gets paid, and do fair business, recycle my capital, get back into it. I'm hoping to have this house listed in 3 months or less. So don't quote me, but 3 months for sure is the top. It's the biggest time frame, the longest time frame that we have for a project like this. We're not digging a new pool. We're not changing anything structural. So everything that needs to be done in this house can be done very quickly. I'm not pulling any kind of crazy permits other than the renovation permits and things that I need for this house, but it's not going to be a permit that requires a 6-month wait, such as a garage expansion. So that being said, these are the kinds of homes that we like. I hope you like this video. I hope you like and subscribe. For my investors, I really appreciate working with you guys. Love you all, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.